This is Trey Pastor, and welcome to the Horoscope 101 channel. It's Saturday, so it's my day. Okay, and this week's theme is John Carpenter. So the film that I'm reviewing from John Carpenter is 1982's The Thing. Okay, starring Kurt Russell. Okay, this is actually a remake because I think the original came out in the 50s. It starred James Arness as the Thing, and this one. The story takes place in Antarctica. An American expedition, 12-man team, are out, and the beginning of the movie begins with them, going about their daily business. And when all of a sudden they see a helicopter coming with someone firing on a fleeing dog, okay, and they're looking at it and watching it and wondering what the hell is going on. And the helicopter crashes. One of the two people that was in the helicopter died. The other one starts chasing the dog on foot, trying to literally kill it, shooting randomly, while so everybody ducks. And then finally the commander of the expedition puts a bullet in the guy's head and ends that. Okay? So then, the doctor on the team examines the body, and finds out this is a Norwegian guy, and they decide to head out to the Norwegian camp to see what's going on over there and why they were chasing a dog. And while at that camp, they found out that the camp was totally destroyed. Massive amount of people are dead. And they find these strange sort of dead creature there that they can't really describe. And they actually take it back. And they look at it and they can't really make a sense of what it is, okay? And later, overall, they get the dog, and they put the dog in the kennel. And once they put the dog in the kennel, that's when all hell breaks loose, and that's when the Thing, literally the Thing, makes its first appearance. Okay, this movie is a classic. It's a remake, but it's a classic in its own right. Okay, this movie came out in 1982, and like I said, started Kurt Russell. I think Wilford Brimley's in this also. T.K. Carter, I believe, and a bunch of other actors. Keith David is in this also. Anyway, like I said, this movie is basically, this alien creature. They even show you in the beginning of the movie, a spaceship coming to Earth. Okay, and so you have literally the Thing of the title, basically a creature from outer space that basically likes to imitate organisms to hide itself. Okay, and this movie is basically about these 12 people, basically trying to survive, to find out where this thing is and to stop it from spreading. Okay, because this thing can, like I said, imitate creatures and stuff. And then once they figure, once this thing, if this thing were ever to get into society, forget it. It would take over because it could imitate, human beings, and in a matter of weeks, it'll be. I think even one character, I think Wilford Brimley's character, I think even realizes that you see him at the computer, basically saying, if they figure that this creature ever was to get into mainstream society, it could probably take over within 2 weeks, because for its ability to adapt and imitate different creatures and stuff. And this movie is a classic. Like I said, the Kurt Russell plays McCready. He's like the one of the pilots, and he becomes like the the everyman who's basically trying to they're basically trying to survive this. Trying to find out who this creature is, who the creature is, and to stop it from spreading. Okay, like I said, they cut off. I think Wilford Brimley's character, he goes a little nuts and he smashes the radio, smashes the generator. Basically, isolating them out there at that camp, so basically they can't go anywhere. Okay, and this movie is about them, and this movie is great with the tension. There's so much, there's a great sequence in this movie where they're because everybody's expecting everybody else is the creature, and then you have those moments when the creature just appears and and the freak out with everybody, freaking out, trying to find out who the creature is, and panicking, and it's a really, really good movie. Like I said, Kurt Russell becomes the everyman hero, basically trying to find out, like I say, who the creature is and to stop it, because they don't want it to spread to society. And it's just a really, really good movie. The special effects, I think, by Rob Bottin does the creature effects, and they're absolutely amazing. There's, a scene where they actually literally take, the thing from the Norwegian camp, and they bring it back to the American camp, and they're looking at it on the table, and it looks so bloody, and you see the misshapen things, the two faces and the half of arms, and it looks absolutely just totally disgusting, but yet so realistic. It's amazing what they did with the special effects in this movie. And like I said, and the Blu-ray on this movie looks absolutely beautiful. The picture quality is absolutely excellent on this Blu-ray. Okay, so I definitely highly recommend it. And like I said, it's just a great movie with tension, and like I said, you have this tension of who, to find out who the creature is, and to stop it. And you have these, the arguments back and forth between the surviving, men of the expedition, and plus this, you have the snowy environment and the bitter cold. It all adds up to a great movie with a lot of tension, and definitely totally worth getting. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's a great, great remake. It's totally different, like I said, from the 50s version, of course, which more, I think, the James Arnett's character was actually a physical thing in that movie. In this movie, like I said, the creature is a physical thing, but it imitates, they have the ability to have it imitate, dogs and humans, and the tension is from them trying to find out who the creature is, and to kill it and stop it from spreading. And like I said, they have a scene in the beginning of the movie when they go over to the Norwegian camp, where they discover, actually, they take tapes back and stuff from Norwegians and stuff, and they actually see like a spaceship, and they actually see the big hole where the Norwegians dug up, something that was frozen in ice. So that's how they know that they brought something into their camp. And it's just a really, really good movie. Definitely, totally worth getting. Okay, let me know what you think of this movie, The Thing. I absolutely love this. Okay, and let me sign off and remind you that tomorrow is Claire Earth's Day. Okay, that's the last day for John Carpenter week. Okay, and definitely tune in for the Horoscope 101 channel, and let me know what you think of this movie, and feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Faxer saying so long and take care.